bottom drop, you wouldn't dare.
Hello. Welcome to the stream of your dreams. Hi, hello, hi, 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 hi. New obnoxious ways to begin a stream session every day. Ho, 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 ho. Hello. Whoops, did I click something? No, I think we're good. I clicked something in the OBS window, but I think it's fine. I think we're good. Hey, what's up to everybody? Zebra, thank you for the big raid. We had a little Kingo sneaking in with a yo before the Zebra raid even happened. We got ground control to Mage Rouge. Mage Rouge. It'd be Mage Rouge, right? Will, Sizz, Buddy Bro, Pixie, Zebra, Rinslet with the resub, 30 months. Ground control to Mage Rouge. Idiotness. What was the raid song that played? Mage Rouge. Was it Oh Bones and Friends? I feel like if it was, if they had loved it, it was probably Bones and Friends, right? What else do we have? Will with the stream streak? 35 streams? That's not cope. That's not cope. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. That's not cope. Comb? It was Wolf. Wolfske. Was it Wolfske? Was it your affection? I don't know, whatever it was, they're all wonderful. They're all lovely and wonderful, and we only have 3 of them, right? No, 4. I forgot about the I would imagine it probably wasn't the alien, the twerking alien Biggie Smalls, Madame Wario rap. I'd imagine that if no, that's not even a, is that a radio alert? That's for the subs, right? He doesn't even know his own alerts. It sounds like it was the Wolfske one. Classic. Is that the first one we ever made? I think it is, right? Wolfske, the Sasquatch one, Bones and Friends. I don't remember if the alien one is a raid or a sub. It's definitely for subbing, right? No, so the Sasquatch one was second. It was the Wolfske one was first. That was a long time ago. That was like 2020. It was pre-Persona that we made that Wolfske one. Guys, welcome to the stream. Girouge is back, and this game is called Girouge. There's 2 things I need you guys to know. 1 is that this game is back, and 2, the game is called Girouge. It's not called Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. I need to make like a fake version. We should totally do that. I need to make a fake version of the title screen that says Girouge. It's just really long, wide, stretched font. A normal font size, and then stretch it out and put that little, like, line across it. And we could even put the little dark sign thing in the middle. Which is, I think, what that's supposed to be, isn't it? That's how I've always interpreted it. Do you guys ever notice that? There's like a little circle on the Dark Souls menu. Is it the dark sign? I always assumed that it was the dark sign. Is it the dark sign, or is it just a little circle? What if we put George's face in there? Like a little Girouge button. I'm having too much fun already. Guys, welcome. Meow, 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 meow. Who knows it? 1, who did the homework? 2, who knows the song? I'm not checking Snapchat. Don't do that. I didn't mean to pull up Snapchat. Log into Pokemon TCG Pocket like I meant to do. Yeah, it's Eterna Forest. This is one of my favorite songs from Pokemon. And Pokemon has so many chill songs, so I was definitely waiting to like, I was definitely like wanting to use one, but I just hadn't decided which one I wanted to do, and then I decided it would be this one, and I decided it would be today. National Park also would have been a good one. Similar kind of vibe, similar song. It like starts that kind of like tranquil and slow, and then it gets into like a more kind of upbeat part. I'm gonna pronounce this username. Hello, I forgot how long I've been following this little channel for. Well, if it weren't for the fact that we were still doing this, I would have forgotten how long I had been doing this channel for. Thank you. What's up to WWE? Hold on, how many awas is this? Ow, ow, ow. Ow, wow, 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 WWE. Wawa in name. We love Wawa here. Guys, welcome to the show. It's too many things for me to click on in the OBS window anymore. I'm turning the music off. We'll turn the actual Dark Souls song on. I realized I had it playing actually on for a little bit before I came and sat down, but it doesn't matter. It's quiet. I want to get started because last week we had to skip Girouge. Actually, 2 weeks in a row we had to skip Girouge. Sizz, iconically, Sizz said Girouge tonight with a... in the Discord, Sizz posted Girouge tonight, and with like the relieved, the pleased emote, and I had to hit him with the oh Sizz. He was all day at work. Yet last week he was so fucking pleased thinking about it. He's just sitting at his stupid little desk doing his little work, thinking about Girouge, dreaming of Rouge, and we had to call off. My throat hurt. It still does hurt, kind of, but it's much better than it was. And we felt good enough to stream on Sunday too. Anyway, also in the last week, you guys, Thursday this week, something extremely important happened. The thing that this is another one of my crutches, another one of my commentary crutches that I have. Don't shatter the glass. Every Steener has one. Some Steeners fucking can't stop complaining about current political events. Or, you know, I don't know, people that unfollowed them on Twitter. On this show, we talk about Pokemon TCG Pocket updates. It used to be Splatoon 3 seasons, but that's over now. And now it's TCG Pocket. And guys, a new set came out. Secluded Springs. This is the most like a retirement home they've ever made a Pokemon Pocket set sound like. The highlight Pokemon are the legendary beasts. If you call them the legendary dogs, mad respect, I guess, but they're all cats, so what's wrong with you? It also highlights some new baby Pokemon. Milotic, Poliwrath, Jumpluff, some more Gen... Milotic is not a Gen 2 guy, but some more Gen 2 guys. There's a new Miltank card that I already absolutely hate. I think it's one of the cheesiest cards in the game. But I actually think I like it more than that Magcargo deck people were playing last format. Because at least this one you play other cards with it. But that shit sucks. And I haven't pulled any of the beasts yet. I really want to play around with Suicune. But I haven't had the chance. I've been playing Sweets Relay, which again, like, here's what I'm bummed about. We should just do the poll and then we'll talk about this later, but I'll just talk about it now. Oh, actually, no, let's just do the poll. Guys, I'm using hourglasses to give you guys content that you can't see. 10 hourglasses. I just ranked up, you guys. Guess what level I ranked up into? Guess what? Do you know? Do you guys know what level I just ranked up to? Level 50, baby. I ranked up to level 50 on the game. And because of that, I got some hourglasses. And now it's time to do a poll. Ready? It's Crackly Fire Poll. I need to see some... Oh, I didn't enable Condo Shake. Did I? Can somebody try it? I don't think I did. Condo Shake. We'll do it before next week. Ready? All right, and what are we waiting for? Jueves, wait, we're waiting for Quang! Ready? 3, 2, 1. Quang! Oh! All right, well, we have something in this pack. First is Electros. I didn't have this card, so that's cool. Doesn't seem like a very good card. Oh, I love the little Diglett. I think I have the Doug trio that looks like this. And that card is actually kind of interesting. I don't think it's good, but maybe it is. All right, Diglett didn't have that one though. Fletchling did have. Dynamo, please don't swim up my urethra. And now what do we got? Come on, baby. Oh! Holy fuck. They can't stop giving me shinies in this set. It's the shiny Mew EX. Which I would feel like I was just talking about this card the other day. Nobody fucking plays this card anymore. It could still be good, maybe. What do we think about Mew EX with Ho-Oh? Is anybody playing that? Ho-Oh and Mew EX on the bench. It could still be good. What could it do that could be good? Let's theorycraft. The shiny Mew is pretty good. If you don't know what he looks like, he's a very cute little periwinkle blue. He's much cuter than the shiny Garchomp. I pulled a shiny Gibble earlier too, and I already had shiny Gibble. Yeah, you're right. Maybe the babies would be better. It would just be funny to play him with Ho-Oh, but it really wouldn't be necessary. I really don't think you play Ho-Oh with any card but Lugia. That's the only deck I can consistently beat on the ladder. Every like meta deck, if it's like you know, this new water deck with Suicune or the Psychic Eevees, or fucking, what else do people play? Scochazard, any Giratina, even any of those decks, or even Darkrai, like fucking any of those like more meta decks, I'm always like, maybe I'll win this time. It depends on my opener. But with fucking Ho-Oh, I'm like, all right, sit down, little bro. Let's play. Very cool. Oh, you have the immersive. Very cool. What would Mew EX be good with in this format? Do you think there's a niche for it? Oh, we got a trophy too. 500 lightning type cards. This is a good way to start your Dark Souls. This is a good way to retain your Dark Souls audience. This is a great way to do a show. Level 50 isn't like the cap, is it? They're the thing is, all of the good mons are like ability dependent, I feel like these days. Like Espeon, Sylveon, like you'd never, like their attacks aren't even particularly useful. You would never want to copy that. You wouldn't copy Scotch. You might copy Scotch, but you can't KO Scotch with the copy, and Scotch can KO you, so you wouldn't do that. Mew EX is not good anymore. There was a time when it was pretty good, though. Like, a bunch of decks were just running one copy of it. Lugia's attack would be good. Actually, with Lugia's attack, is it discard all energy, or does it specifically name those energy types? It must be just discard all energy. But like, who's playing Lugia? All right, let's get who's playing Dark Souls? Apparently it's me. Those energy types specifically? What if you put energy onto it that was just any normal types then? Like if you put 3 water energy onto it, then you would only discard. Would it be all water? It would still be all energy of that one type, right? Oh my god, this stream sucks. Right, all of the ramp. You could ramp with. You could play Gardevoir in the big 2025. Hi guys, welcome to the stream. It's me. Oh fuck, I gotta do this. Dialga. Ugh. Dialga. Ugh. Welcome to the show, you guys. Oh fuck, where's my soundboard? Welcome to the show. My name's Stackadegate, and I'm to be playing more Girouge tonight. We're somehow at 201 hours. I think I might have left the game on again. I think I might have left the game on. When I turned it on today, it actually said the game did not close at 6. This game is so fucking dramatic. When I turned the game on today, it said the game did not close successfully, and then it wouldn't let me connect to the server for like the online functionality, so I had to start the game in offline mode. Fucking Girouge around here a little bit, Girouge-arai. And then I had to close the game and then relaunch it, and then it worked. But like I swear all I'm doing every time is we end the stream, I fucking go out to the menu and I close the game and I turn my PS5 into rest mode, and Dark Souls 2 just doesn't know what to do with that, I guess. Maybe it's something with the fucking... I don't know, Will. Answer my question, Will. What's wrong? Why is it like that? Alright, I guess maybe... Should I read the chat? Shiny Garchomp is ugly. Did I read that? That mag cargo is gas. I mean, it was strong. That mag cargo was strong. I feel like decks. I just think decks like that are lame. Gold and Silver come out around the time I learned about the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, so I always had a soft spot for Suicune. Is that because, like, Suicune, like, cleans the waters? Is that why? Oh, this is way too far back. This is when we opened the pack. You wouldn't copy Makoto pleased, would you? Mahiru pleased. Alright. Because just going to the home isn't closing the game. Yeah, no, I go home and I close the game. Like this. And I go to close game. I do it with every game. Like, obviously, there must have been one night where I didn't do it, and that's how we got, like, 150 hours on the game. But I swear I do it every other night. Look at the shadow of She down the misty path. Look. It's like a shadow lead me to She. What if in your life, when you walked in the sun, let me rephrase that. If in your life when you walked in the sun and a shadow lead me to She, would you take it? Comb, what is your question? Comb, what is your question? You guys, last time on Dark Souls 2, we played the game. We actually got pretty fucking a lot accomplished for how stupid this show is. We went all the way down through the rat roast rallieway. We fought some rats, and then we talked to the other rat, and he's like, "Thank you, brother, for supporting the rats." And I said, "Anytime, my king. Don't go down the hall, though." Then we went through this whole fucking rickety-ass Bones and Friends area. It was kind of like the Blight Town of this. That was all last week, right? Was that over multiple weeks, or was that all last week? That's crazy. And then we even went further into this green area. That area fucking sucked. There was shit that was trying to poison my ass. There was an invader, I think. There were some worms, and then we fought the Rotten, which was one of the four guys, right? Or the one of two he was either our second or third of the guys. The Lost Sinner and the Soul of the Rotten, but then there was also the Duke's Dear Freya, but Duke's Dear Freya didn't drop one of the big souls. But that's because Duke's Dear Freya wasn't actually the thing, it was the other thing. But the thing didn't drop a soul for us, I guess. But I think that one still counts, so we only have one to go. And if you could follow that, God bless. But it was the Soul of the Rotten who writhes deep within the gutter. He embraces all in his... He was a cutie. In his sanctuary for all things unwanted or tossed away. The Rotten reminded me of, in Spirited Away, the Stink Spirit guy. He was a little more, like, violent and gross looking than that guy, who, even though he's also gross, is still kind of Ghibli cute. But he reminded me of the... Or, like, whatever he is, the river spirit or whatever, but when he comes in, he's all sludgy. And Chihiro pulls the string, and she pulls, like, a bike and all that kind of crazy garbage out of him. That's what it reminded me of. And, guys, hell yeah. How are we on Fragrant Branches? Exquisite question. Also, Combs' question, the Beatles versus the Stooges. What are the matchups? That's crazy. Let me look at it here. 3 Stooges. I'm just gonna, like, visualize them here. And Shemp Howard. All right. So Curly, Mo, Larry, and Shemp. Or let's see here. Can I, if I type in 4 Three Stooges, will it give me that? Will it show me a picture of all of them? Here we go. Oh man, there's one just like the Let It Be cover. All right, I'm thinking. Oh, let's see. This is mostly based on vibes. I'm thinking it's Ringo versus Curly easily. I don't even, like... Okay, Curly versus Ringo. I'm thinking it might be... Is Mo a... Mo might be a George. I feel like who's taking Shemp, though, is the crazy part. I just, like, don't... Like, he's just, like, not really a stooge to me, you know what I'm saying? With the Three Stooges, what happened? Did he leave the show? Or did he leave the act? I'm looking it up. Did he leave the act or did he die? Three Stooges. Alright, if we do Shemp versus John, then I'm thinking it's Mo and Paul, and then Larry and Jarouge. And Curly and Ringo. There we go. That's my answer. Okay. Guys. Alright. Oh, Fragrant Branches of Yore. Let's get a Yore check here. Can I get a little Yore? We have 1 Yore and 2 Pharos' Lockstones. Which I don't even know how to think about right now because you feel me? There's so many of these around and I just don't know what to do with them. Go back to the woods and trade a branch in? You mean like for one of those petrified lion-men? We could do that. We could start off with a little of that. Get our Jarouge legs back for that. That was this one. The Shaded Ruins. Guys, I hope everybody had a good week. My week was fine. Was it? Monday? What did I do? I don't remember. Tuesday? What did I do? I don't remember. Thursday? Wednesday? What did I do on Wednesday? Fuck! I guess it was a fine weekend that I don't fucking remember anything about it. Did anything funny or eventful happen at work? I feel like I wrote down something I wanted to talk about this week, but then I accidentally deleted it. You guys, I deleted... Oh, the DK64 Laughing Forest. You guys, I deleted all of the notes on my phone. And by I deleted, let me back up here. By I deleted, let me back up here. I did not delete them. They disappeared. And I couldn't get them back no matter what I did. They were not deleted. They were gone. And here is what I eventually determined happened. My life is like sort of like soft over, but it hasn't nothing yet has happened where it's like I've needed them. The first time that I need them and realize I don't have the note that I needed anymore, I'm going to cry. Here's what happened. And listen, this is not a snack is bad with technology kind of thing. This is merely a failure. This is a failure born out of a failure born of the unbreakable relationship that the human race has with the concept of time. And I'm going to explain to you what that means. So, my first notes
Like the notes, like using the Apple Notes app on my phone is something that I've been doing since I first got an iPhone, which was probably 2012, which is 13 years ago. My like first note I made was 2012. I have always moved my notes forward. It's like the Tim Robinson bit where he's like, I know there's a new phone coming out and I'm not worried at all. Because when I get the new phone, I can take all the things off my old phone and put them on my new phone. It's that's how I have felt about all of my notes that I have, because every single time that I've gotten a new phone, it's happened. They just like pop over. I have a little folder that's specifically called like My Notes or like important shit or something in my Notes app, where all of that shit was. It was very, well, it wasn't organized, I wouldn't say. It was all kinds of all over the place, but I had a system. So, so here's what happened. I'm literally in the. This is. I think somehow this was a coincidence. It's crazy that it is, but I think it was. I'm in the Notes app. I'm literally typing something for. I was doing a battle on Pokemon, and for the Nuzlocke, I was typing out like the turns of what happened in my my battle with Clay, the gym leader on the game, so that I could then yap about it on our Discord server where I've been writing about a Pokemon Nuzlocke that I've been doing. I'm literally in the middle of using the Notes app. I put my phone down. I think I tapped the screen on the phone or something briefly, and then I picked it back up. What this is like one of those like Kennedy assassination kind of things, where I'm running, like, when this happened, I'm running back every single, like, second, every single frame of a second of what could have possibly happened. Like, it's like a trauma response. Okay, so, so I'm in my Notes app. I put the phone down, I pick it back up, and I'm like, I've exited out to the folders screen, and I'm like, where's my notes? I was like... I sat there like in a stupor for a minute or two, being like, well, let me close the Notes app. Let me open it back up. Like, I just must have like tapped the wrong button or something, or I'm just stupid. Because I was literally, they were right there. I was just typing in them. And then I put my phone down and I picked it back up, and I was on the folder screen instead of like in my note, and all of the notes were gone. And so then I freaked out. I went through all the steps. I went on to what did we just get, Sis? Fragrant Branch of Yore and some other shit. I'm like, oh, maybe I deleted them. But then I couldn't find them in my recently deleted little folder that there should be. In fact, I made a note and then deleted it, and that showed up in the recently deleted folder, so I knew it wasn't that. So I tried to go on to iCloud, iCloud's like site, and see if I could find like backups. I tried to like unsync, resync, like do all of that stuff. I even opened like a chat dialogue with someone on with one of the help people on iCloud, and I was like, hey, I lost a bunch of notes. Can you see if they like are available to be restored? And they were like, we see this, and it was like the single note that I had deleted like when this first happened. And I was like, well, it's not that. So I went through all the steps. Here's what I think happened. So again, you guys got to remember. Here's what I think happened. I've been using this since 2011. Stop fucking getting me. In 2011, I was in school. Again, like I've been using this the same way for so long. I have my own little folder for notes. In 2011, I was in school. This has been another thing that like has been an issue for me for years, is I keep finding things that were logged into like an old email, and like having to like go through hoops to change them. I know it wasn't that old email because I already had deleted that out of my phone. It's no longer something that shows on my email page. And I know that Apple's notes thing lets you make notes to iCloud, or it also lets you make notes through your email. I don't know why it's like that, but it is for some reason. So I knew it wasn't that. So I was like, what the heck is it? But you gotta remember that, again, I've been using this since like 2012, and in 2012 I was in school. So I was racking my brain, thinking real hard about like what it could possibly be. I think that all the way far back in that day, my notes, my phone notes were saving to my fucking JMU, which is where I went to school, by the way. Go Dukes. My JMU school email, which I'm positive I haven't had access to since probably 2018 or something. But I think the only thing that I can explain this with is that, again, because I just have them in my little folder that had its own name, all of my 13 years of Apple Notes were attached to a school email that I no longer had access to, but somehow was still hanging on here in this one part of my phone. And that's why they're gone. And again, I was even like, well, I wonder if I could still get into that. I went to check. I remembered my password. And I actually still have my school ID card, so I was able to put my school, my EID, my student ID in. It let me get as far as possible, and then it was contact administrator, you no longer have access to this. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I graduated in 2014. It's been 11 years since I went to that school. And yes, that will I ever know for sure that that's what it was? No, I won't. But do I suspect that's what it was? Yes. And that sucks. So, long story short, I don't know how we got on this topic, but I wrote down. I think I wrote down something that I wanted to talk about on stream this week, and I don't remember it now because my notes are gone. It says, what did we get from that guy over there? Was it a key? It looked like a key. Was it a key? That's what I'm saying. Why? Why in God's name? Now, the Apple Notes wants you to save to iCloud so it can back it up and all that kind of stuff. But I don't think it was like that at first. I have no idea why it wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know why it would save them to an email. But that's the only thing I can think of because I went upon suspecting that was what it was. I went and Googled it, and the only posts I could find that were like, yeah, this happened to me and they're just gone, were all ones where they were connected to old accounts. It saves them out of your email. Which even the new iPhones do not do. I mean, it probably would have, if I still had access to this email, it probably would have been able to back up to that. But I don't any longer. So, in order for me, and I did go on there, onto my phone, and this old-ass email is still, it's not something I can get into, but if you scroll all the way down on, the email page, it still shows on there. So I think that has to be what it was. And again, not having deleted that is probably why my notes were not deleted earlier, I would imagine. So I guess, blessing in disguise, I got a number of years of good note-taking. But yeah. So, again, I guess it could be something else. But at this point, I don't know how to fix it. It was a technology thing, but listen, can you really blame me on this? This was unprecedented. It was not a technology thing. It was just like it was like I've been doing it like this for so long that I just don't even think I was thinking about it. And so now I've started anew, you guys. I started a new note for my stream things. Now I have them all titled. Because it used to be all under one. I had like passwords on that. And the reason I felt safe with doing that is that all of my passwords were at the bottom of this giant note that I used to have, which was like all of my like games I beat this year lists for every single year. That's all gone now, by the way. I've been keeping that since 2018. I mean, a lot of that stuff I tweeted and stuff, like that's on the internet and things, but don't have that anymore. I don't even have I don't think I'm keeping mine for this year anymore. I probably could go and be like, here's what I remember that I played this year. But at this point, it's September. I don't really care anymore. I'll pick it up. I'm not. I didn't beat Metaphor. I don't think I'm doing a top 10 games that I beat this year list. But that one sucks. Losing passwords sucks. What else? I mean, I had like a note that had stream plans and stuff in it, but most of that shit I have up here. Like a lot of that stuff I have in my head. And I was in the middle of note taking about something I'm working on. But I had just started on that, so that was fine. Like the thing is, like, there's really not that much that I'll need again. It's just that, like, it was such a long span of time, that I, like, took all these little notes, and it would have just, like, it would have been nice to just have that available still, you know? But anyway, that happened. Welcome to Girouge. What did we get from this guy, Sis? I think I asked the question, but we were still talking about this. We'll continue onward, though. A key. Okay, let's look through our key menu. But so that happened. That happened to me on Tuesday night, I think. I was watching Sis play Batman, so yes. The Fang key. What manner of dilettante would create such a key, and what might it unlock? And what is a dilettante anyway? Alright, well, I guess we'll have this for the future. And we can look at that armor set. Oh, we can, huh? We haven't been here in so long that, like, I'll need you to tell me that kind of stuff, because I really don't remember. Is it Lion Mage? Let's see how stupid this shit looks. Oh, Jarouche. This looks like some shit that the real George Harrison would walk into Abbey Road wearing in the Let It Be or the Get Back movie. You guys, one of the underratedly, like, incredible things about Get Back, the Peter Jackson Beatles documentary that came out a couple years ago, is the fashion. Some of the clothes that they wear on that, like, just, I don't know if they're dressing for the movie or that's just how they dress, but the clothes they wear in that movie are crazy. I'm sure it's a little of column A, little of column B. Like, for instance, I know John Lennon wore that big-ass fur coat multiple days in a row because in the movie, he literally refers to it as his continuity clothes. He was also probably just being lazy, but I know that, like, for instance, he wore that same outfit on purpose. But I don't think all of them did, but they look insane. The fashion is crazy in that movie. Okay, I guess we'll look around for the fence or whatever. Is it or the gate? But anyway, so, you know, minor my entire life fell to ruin when I lost my Apple Notes. We can rebuild, it's fine. Again, the thing about, like, passwords and that stuff is that all of that's so recoverable. Everything that's like important has fucking two-factor identification and shit on anyway, so that isn't so bad. Dude, come on, man. Can't you see I'm having a rough night and I hate the fucking Eagles, man. Come on. Leave me alone. So that happened. The work week was okay. Thursday plays the same old tricks. And today was fine. I woke up, you guys, yesterday I actually left work a couple hours early. Just because I wanted to, because I could. I had vacation time available, and I just decided to. I came home, and I, like at 4 p.m.-ish, I took a nap. And then I woke up. Are we talking about this pit, Sis? And then I woke up at 10 p.m., like 10:30. So again, that like, it was like I slept for like 6-ish hours. I was up for like another, you know. Oh, I know where it is. I bet it's that door that we couldn't get through. I was up for like another hour and a half. I probably went to bed, got to sleep around midnight or 12:30. And I woke up today right before 8 to start my work. So like really thinking about it, if I slept from 4 to 10 and then from like midnight to 8, I got like, what does that be, like 13, 14 hours of sleep or something like that all together in the last day. If my math is right on that. No, like 12-ish hours of, it'd be like 13 hours of sleep, I feel like. I woke up this morning still with that like, you know that feeling where you feel like a baby, you feel like a fussy baby when you wake up in the morning. I literally got like as much sleep as one could probably get in your adult life. And in the morning at 8 this morning when I woke up, I was still like, And then I had a sobering thought. And the sobering thought was that I just hate doing this. Which is fine. Because I'm leaving anyway. But I had this like sobering thought where I was like, it doesn't matter how much sleep I get. Because a lot of the time I don't get enough sleep. And I wake up feeling crappy and miserable. And I'm like, it's got to just be my, if I got 6 hours of sleep, it feels worse than getting a solid 8 hours. And then this morning I woke up after 14 hours the previous day, and I was like, nope, it's not getting any better. It was a validating thought. All right, I don't want my shit to break. I guess it's got to be this door. Oh, hello. Oh, I remember we looked in here. I really want you to talk to me, and I really don't want you to try to kill me. Thoughts? Who is she? Is she just a friend? Oh, another fragrant branch of yore. Hello, can we talk?
Thank you for helping me.
Oh, she's nice.
I am Onifex.
Oh, raw name.
I owe you some form of thanks, but have nothing for you at the moment.
Honey, just looking at you is enough.
Could you visit my abode just down the way?
Listen, it's not my fault. We just had to. It's fine to be curious and be a man.
Thank you, kind traveler. I believe that I can be of assistance if you would visit me at my home.
She sounds so friendly.
Thank you, kind
Oh,
traveler.
this is gonna end with Jeruge's head on a crow pike.
I believe that I can be of assistance
Come.
if you would
She's come. Visit me at my home, dear traveler. And I'm like, okay, that sounds good. That sounds like it will be good for me.
traveler. I believe that I can be of assistance if you would
Okay, just down the way? I don't know. What do you mean? Down here? There's only one way to go, lady. But actually, after I had that, like, sobering moment this morning, the rest of the day was, like, pretty okay. Oh no, my falconer gloves. Do I actually just have another pair of those? They're broken, but don't I have two? I guess not. I mean, I can fix them, but I guess we'll go do that if we gotta come back out here anyway. Oh, don't worry, Will. We're gonna go to her house, so we'll get to see that. We'll get to see her again in a bit. Yeah, the day was fine though. I think the sleep definitely helped. It helped me like feel, well, it helped me make it through the day. But it was just one of those like when I was gumpy on the phone, and it was kind of busy today. It like wasn't that busy. I think what the other thing is that I was really hoping it wouldn't be because it's the Labor Day weekend, and I hoped like sometimes holidays, if they fall on the weekend, like the last day before the holiday is a Friday, then the Friday isn't super busy because people are already on like vacation and stuff like that. So I was kind of hoping and banking on that, but the other thing can be that people are trying to get stuff done before they go on vacation, which I think is kind of more what it was today. And I think a lot of our associates, like our staff, was also on early vacation too, so I'm sure that didn't help. Yeah, she's come, dear traveler, rest your weary bones in my bath. And she's like mincing garlic, sliding that in. She's got the, what do you call that? What's it called? The onions, carrots, celery. Don't tell me. It's French. It's like a French word. Zebra, you must know what I'm talking about, right? It's not a potage. Mirepoix. There we go. I said don't tell me. I'm idiot. I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at Isaac. Mirepoix. Isaac, his wife loved it. I'm not mad at you, Isaac. Thank you for answering my question. Mirepoix. Anybody ever made a... Is it mirepoix? How do you French? Mirepoix? 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 The only thing I'm sure of is poix. Mirepoix. We gotta go to Spider Twoon. What the... Spider Guapa? You mean the where our buddy is? Or other town? Where her homas is? How about here? How about here? Oh, Spider Town, here. In Spiderville. What would be the quickest one? Probably Chapel Threshold. This is like puts you right in the spider zone. Oh, what's a blue-haired guy? That was like the anti-Jarouge. Yeah, she's... Yeah, Goodfellas, right? I watched, was it a Binging with Babish? Did I even watch this video? I saw a video, I at least saw a video in my YouTube recommendeds and or maybe watched some of the video where they were doing the Goodfellas prison, you know, the iconic Goodfellas scene where they make the big Italian dinner in the prison. And they like did the method, or they were making it. Was that a Binging with Babish? Zebra, did you watch that? Is that new? Oh, the doll room. Yeah, but that would have been... That's down here in fucking living area. This area fucking sucks. I think it was like a new video, though. I wonder if I I wonder if I do this right, if it'll hit the spider under there. It's like so close. I also... That should have hit him. I also, like, never ever really watched that channel. But I swear I just saw a YouTube video in my recommendeds that was, like, making Goodfellas. It was called Doing a Goodfellas. Guys, welcome to the stream. So all in all, my week was, it was fine. It just felt like a lot of work. And what else have I really been doing? I haven't really been doing a lot. Will finished raid. He never has to type prog again. He never has to do a pre-pull. That's exciting for Will. I'm excited for him about that. I've been playing Pokemon. Today I got my Shelmet. I booted up the oh, fucking... I forgot we had a, another bonfire down here. I think we want to go to that one. I swear the dolls were, like, right down here, weren't they? Look, I'm doing so good on remembering my things today, too. Somebody compliment me. I think it's this one. Yeah, I've been playing Pokemon. I caught a Shelmet because I'm using a Escavalier in the run. I've decided I ran into kind of we had our first death on my Nuzlocke that I'm doing, and then that led to me having to like rethink my whole routing. But that was actually like probably some of the most fun of the run so far, is kind of having to be like, all right, my plan fell through, so what can I use as a backup plan? And then like kind of coming up with a better plan because of that. And the plan involved catching a Scavalier, or using a Scavalier, which meant I needed to go on my other White 2 game and catch Shelmet. And I booted up the game on my old DS. You know, to trade with my 3DS, which I'm playing the game on. And those games look so much better on the DS than they do on the 3DS. The 3DS is like way more comfortable in my hands to hold than the like DS Lite, which is what I have. But do you guys feel me on this? I mean, it's probably common sense because they're like made for that like screen resolution and like the pixels on the DS and everything. But like those DS Pokemon games look so much better on the DS than they do on the 3DS. They look so like blown up and like washed out on the 3DS screen. Oh yes, $100. That's what I'm saying, and it would cost that much money to buy one of those games on the DS these days. Where the fuck? It was gotta have been like. It was gotta have been like in here or something. Don't. Oh, there she is. All right, hold on. I'll protect you, my fair lady. Keep chopping up the mirepoix. I'm coming, baby. Get that celery ready. Chop it up, chop it in. Oh, says I already love her so. You're so right, says 16. And I like your doll collection, ma'am. And I like your Kindle, ma'am. Get out of my meeting with my friend, ma'am. Thank you.
We meet again, kind traveler.
Can you guys hear it fine?
This is my workshop.
I don't know why you wouldn't, but can you?
In your tongue, I believe I would be called a blacksmith. I create all manner of equipment using an ancient technique unique to my people. Normally, I only cater to a very select few. But I have a debt to you. I will craft one thing of your choice.
Oh, one thing only?
My wares are far from ordinary. I am certain that they will please you. I require no payment this time, but you must bring me.
Oh, is she like our other friend, the guy who knew the backstory?
My technique absolutely requires it. I trust you will understand.
Well, hold on, Will. Let me show her from the back. It's fine. It's fine for a man to be curious. You can't really see it anymore. For like a bony, skeletal, half crow woman, she had an okay ass. Okay, fine. She had a great ass for a bony, skeletal crow woman. Okay for a normal woman, which she's better than. My husband, he loved this soup so very much. Oh, how could I turn it down? He's like putting like a sprig of like fresh thyme into his mouth. Jarouge, she's cooking you. Her husband loved this soup. Who's saying that to Jarouge even? She's L4. Holy Zabrag. What is it? Zabrag clap. And I like L4. Lovely Laraline. All right, let's first see what she has to buy. Spear, curved great, Zebrag lock. I don't have it enabled, I'm sorry. Zebra has a lot of emotes. I don't even have Kondo Shake on here. Fire arrows. Oh, she has the flame butterfly familiar. Sorceries. Oh, that's gonna dock a couple points. We don't believe in that. Okay. No, we don't want to do that. Trade. Here we go. This is what it is. The Lost Sinner's Sword. Spider Fang. Saps the life of its wielder. In this game, I don't think so. Spider's Silk. This is another Freya weapon. That's a thrusting sword, though. Miss me with that. Oh! Oddly large Butcher's Knife. Absorbs the HP of foes. That's an axe. It's kind of cool. And the Dragon Slayer Spear. I feel like our other guy could have done that. I think our other guy could make this too. But I'm gonna talk to her because she's so wonderful.
An item is greatly influenced by the soul that was used to create it.
Yeah, the Butcher's Knife seems like the best of those easily.
But when wielded properly, they are extremely powerful. This is what I meant by unique. These wares are not for use by ordinary folk.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just her like crowy kind of cooing.
It's hard to believe now, but this
Oh, you
land
know the
was
lore
once
too?
A flourishing kingdom. Its king, Vendrick, came close to unlocking the essence of the soul. What a dazzling soul he surely had. Imagine what I might create with such a powerful soul.
Fuck was that?
It is said that our technique originates from a strange being that inhabited this land.
Fuck you.
Think so?
Yeah, I'm trying. What are you, a fire spider? Go away! Where did it come from? Ah! I'm sorry, my queen.
I require no pain.
Alright, we've heard that one. I wanted to hear what she had to say. Here we go.
A pale beast that lived long, long ago.
Seath.
We don't even know what exactly it was. If you find a wondrous soul, bring it by for me to have.
That's probably all the dialogue she has.
Strange.
Oh! She says ski-hee?
You humans are always this way.
She says ski-hee?
That any unfamiliar creature. That mix of
Do you like Full Metal Alchemist?
fear and revulsion. No.
Oh, that Roy Mustang. Oh, she starts like preening her feathers. Oh.
An item is greatly influenced by the soul that was used to create it. They can be tricky to use, but when wielded properly, are
We've heard this one. That's got to be all of it.
It's hard to believe now. It's king. Imagine.
I love her. I also really sort of wish she would let out like a big like, do not cry. I wanted to like, I wanted to like, like, I wanted to interrupt her like cryptic messages with like a. I need a crowish outburst to really seal the deal. Wonderful though. Delightful character. Seath fucking, he has his hands in everybody's pussy. Listen, it's been a while since the Jarouge. He's like all over the fucking game. He's like the only guy that's been like referenced or anything yet, kind of. Yeah, she had it looked like all of the, well, she had the Dragon Slayer, but other than that, she had all of the like big boss soul guys. And the other guy is the other guy. We probably could go back to the other guy now, but I don't like his ass. I don't want to go to him. We'll go to him later. Alright, well, I think that's more or less all we have to do there. It sounded like I was going to end the stream there, but no, we've just started. So I think that today, unless there's more for us to do here, and I hope to God there isn't, unless there's more for me to do in the Black Gulch, I think what we'll do is go back to Majula, and we'll do the, that, like, path that we found out about last time. There is it quick? Oh, right, I remember, Sis, you were telling me that it's, like, we were saying that something has to do with one of the DLC campaigns, right? But maybe there's something else. All right, we'll save that then. We'll go down the path to the other zone then. I feel like that'll be good to do this week, or today, or at some point. Between the weeks we were off on Jeruge, I was thinking, like, about the game, and, like, maybe I just don't know how, like, I don't really have a grasp of how far we are into the game yet, and that, like, you know, getting the 4 guys, that might be, like, the Anor Londo moment, and maybe this game is just long. But, like, if we're saying that the 4 souls of King fucking Vangrick, or whatever his name is, the Crow Lady just said it. If we're thinking that the 4 souls of the king are like as good as the, like, Lord Soul characters in Dark Souls 1, I don't know, man. Like, if you like, I'm not sure. Are they supposed to be that? I don't know. But, like, I feel like Lost Sinner, a giant spider, like, glob of goop flesh butcher thing, like, I feel like those guys are not living up to Nito. Well, the Witch of Izalith sucks, but it's, like, a cool concept. And Seath and the Kings of Londo Ruins or whatever. Those guys kind of suck too. Or maybe they are living up to it. But, like, you feel me on that?
You've had quite a journey, I can see.
I don't even think they have the same aura as the Bell guys. Maybe they kind of do.
What a wonderful feeling that must be.
Like, I feel like a big spider versus Quelaag. Quelaag is better than the spider in this. And same deal with the, I mean, I guess the... like, the Bell Gargoyles are in this game also, except there's 1,000 of them. But I feel like the Bell Gargoyles even were, like, more epic than some of these, like, story beat guys. Alright, lady, I need you to move the path. I'll pay the money. I'll pay the troll souls. What happened, Jeruge, to your other glove? Is there just not? Did he always have this fleshy, exposed arm? I guess it's usually gaunt. I guess the thing I'm not thinking about is that it's usually gaunt. I'm not used to him being white for this long.
May the power of miracles be with you.
Why be white when you can be gaunt? Rouge water. Anyway, I like that crow lady. She combined 2 of my favorite things. Crows and ladies. What's not to like? We'll have to turn in one of the souls and, like, seek her business at some point. Ski-hee. Yeah, I was pissed to hear, Will, that you had that super drop. Not actually, because, like, that would be a bummer for you to, like, lose a bunch of points. But it wouldn't really be that much of a bummer for me, I'm sorry. I'm at the most ambivalent to the fact that you still have the super drop. What the heck is that? Hello? Jeruge? Who art thou? Oh. Ugh. Stay gaunt, dude.
I don't know who you are, but leave me be.
This guy's pretty cool looking.
Frailty of the weak disrupts the dark.
Yeah, I think my super drop is going to be my counter pick 2. Because I don't think anything I have will be dog shit unless, like... I mean, I drafted the Jurassic World Evolution or some shit. And, like, that could be really bad. But also the previous 2 of those games, at least scored positive points. So I don't think that it will be worse than, or it'll be worse for me than dropping my, counter pick. Which is what I think I'll end up doing, because I lost 7 points on that. And everything else I drafted, I think, will be good or won't come out, as unfortunate as that is.
Leave me alone.
This dude is like...
I'm interested in one thing, dog. You haven't the gift.
What do you mean? It's because I'm white, right? If I was gaunt, he would have no problem.
Leave me alone.
That might actually be true.
Interested in one thing, dog. You haven't the gift.
Do you want me to go get gaunt? Are you telling me to get gaunt? Oh, Huntsman's Copes. Huntsman's Cope. Hold on, dude. I'm coming. Send me on my way. Yo, what's up, Tamal? I was looking over my fantasy draft or fantasy board this week. I got some. Actually, I don't think we've played Girouge. Oh, good job. I don't think I've played Girouge since I got more points in that. I don't remember talking about that on any stream. But I drafted the Shinobi reboot game. That I know the people who did that did Streets of Rage 4. And I felt pretty confident that that would score pretty well because of that. It's the same developer, and people really liked that game, and it did score well. I actually think I think it's my highest scoring game. It might have more points than Elden Ring, or at least they're close. But like, so that came out. I think I'm still in the position to do well, but I'm pretty bummed that it doesn't seem like. Yeah, Shinobi scored 7 more points. It doesn't seem like fucking what was the one that I Slay the Spire is coming out. Like, I will be shocked if they're like if that gets a trailer or something to come out before the end of the year. And that's a bummer because I was really hoping at the beginning of the year I was really banking on that to get me some good points with my initial roster. Other than that, I think and also that I picked up that Professor Layton game. But you know what? I think that could come out still. I think we could see that in the now almost confirmed September Direct, and that could come out at the end of this year. And I think it'll get points if so. And it only got me $1, or it only cost me $1 to get that. Like, I think my board is still good, but I just think that once again, like, the things I needed to come out it's September now, and they haven't even been talked about or announced yet. And I think that's gonna, like, yeah, I was definitely not gonna win this year, but I don't think that's, I mean, again, I only have 2 games out right now, but I'm gonna have more by the end of the year. A lot of my stuff is back-loaded in the last couple months. But I think my board will do okay, but I feel like I'm not gonna make it to the top 5 or anything like that even. My approach, I think, like, my issue has been with actually, let's talk to this guy. Actually, let me finish my thought first. My issue with fantasy has, for like the last couple years, I think, has been that I always, my mentality and my mindset with it is it's always better to have games than to have money. And so, like, towards the middle of the year, I drop a bunch of money on things that I really want. And then I'm like, I'll make it work with like $5 for the rest and like 3 roster slots for the rest of the year. And this year I did manage to fill my roster, even though I have $0 left. But I think if I just played more, like, kept my eye on it more in the like first half of the year, like January through like April, and picked up some things here and there, like really kind of stayed on the pulse, that I would do a lot better. The fact that bids go up on Thursday, which is the day of the week that I'm most likely to take a nap, And the bids that don't and the bids that process on Saturday, which is my day where I'm like not thinking about anything because it's my day off, doesn't help me, and I always forget about the I always forget about the
Leave
fucking
me alone.
like what I wanted to do. Even sometimes, some days I'll just literally forget.
Dog, you haven't the gift.
All right, well, I guess I don't have the gift, so sorry, dude. I went and got Gaunt for you and everything. I dressed up. What do you want from me? It's for the worse, right? Could draft Half-Life 3. Listen, Silksong came out. You guys, Hollow Knight Silksong comes out next week. Let that wash over ye. It comes out on Thursday, which means my ass is gonna be at work. That's gonna suck, but I'm excited for that. I'm semi-clean over that, baby. I'm excited for that game. I feel like I probably won't be done with it by the time I... Are you the Joker? I probably won't be done with it by the time I go to Japan, so like that'll probably be my game that I'm playing like on the plane and stuff like that. So that'll be fun. Or I don't know, maybe I'll play Three Houses. I'm kind of already doing a run of that. I'm in the middle of that right now. You guys, this year I decided to give up on trying to finish games, or even give up, not even on finishing games, but I've just completely given up on caring about like any rhyme or reason. And I think that to me that's felt liberating. For the longest time I was so like if I started a game, even if I didn't like it that much, I was going to finish it. And then something, I know what it was. It was that I got really like burnt out and stressed out from work towards the winter this year. And that put me like in a bad place, like when it came to just in general responsibilities. And then I, like, even though it's not as bad as it was at that point right now, then I just started to just kind of like deciding to like do a bunch of extra stuff, like different stuff this year. And I'm like, when I want to like sit down and play a game, I'm just gonna play whatever I want and just say fuck it to like even like things like being like the lanes, or even just like being organized with it. I just like find that I have had a hard time even caring about that this year. But I've also been like happy with that, because it's just what you're doing for fun. And if I'm gonna use my like 2 hours on a weeknight or something where I'm not doing something else, I'm gonna do the thing I want to do the most. How the heck can I get down there? Oh, and this is the area. This must be the home of the little Wundas. And I will never, ever kill one of these little moths. These guys are doing the Lost Scrawl. Oh, an itty bitty moth. There was a cockroach in here the other night. We were playing Mario Kart. I guess that was Monday. And I watched a cockroach climb up the wall. It's like fucking Asmongold's house around here. Except, like, if it really isn't. I almost never see cockroaches. It was, like, a fairly big one, too. And I couldn't tell you the last time I've seen one that was that big. Fucking, no. I'm talking about cockroaches. Get out of here. He had the dual knives. But I was, like, sitting, like, this thing was going way up the wall. And I was gonna have to like get up on my chair or something to like smack it down. And I was in the middle of playing Mario Kart World. I couldn't fucking lose the race for this. So I was like, I'll just, like, if it's still up there when I get done playing, I'll just smack it down or something. And then it looked like it got stuck in a spider web. Now, I'm sure Asmongold's house has this too, but this is intentional and something I live by. In my apartment and in my house, in the, like, corner of every room in the house, you will find a little spider web. I purposely choose, I mean, like, if it gets, like, really big and noticeable or something like that, I will, like, dust them away. But little spider webs and things like that, I don't clean those out of the corners of my house on purpose. It's a mutually beneficial relationship I have with the spiders. I never fucking see, like, gnats or fruit flies or things like that in my home. And I think that's because I allowed the spiders to live here instead. Or that at least helps. Talk to any, like, bug person. They'll say, spider's good. They eat what eats you. They eat mites, they eat gnats, they eat flies, they eat all that good stuff. So the cockroach got caught in a spider web, and I was like, well, damn, I kind of want to see what happens now. I couldn't even see a little spider up in that web, so it was a little, it was a little dicey on, like, if there was anybody even living in that house. It might have been just free real estate. But then so I just, like, left it. I was like, all right, man, well, if you get out of it, good job. If you don't, good eats. And then I went to bed. I just left the cockroach. It was way the fuck up in the corner, like, above my desk in the corner of my room. I just left it there. But then I came into my my Steiner room the next morning. It was gone. Fuck you. I knew he was gonna be there too. He did not make me fall. I fell on my own. I was trying to turn around. That shit sucks. This is gonna be another annoying area. I feel like all of the areas in the game have been like this, kind of. Like dark, kind of like swampy caves with, like, guys that throw shit at you. I feel like this has been the whole game. But I don't know, the cockroach, I think he must have gotten free or fallen off the roof and scuttled away somewhere. Not particularly bothered by him because, again, everybody's got a couple. What was I talking about? I don't know, but that happened. Was it because of these? Why did I start talking about that? Was it because of these, like, moth guys? Was it because I don't beat games anymore? Oh, it was because of the little moth. Oh, and I like a little moth, cute. But even if a little moth got in my house, well, it's up to him to survive, whether it's him or the spideys. I'll let nature run its course there. An itty bitty moth, oh Ouch. I know, like, 5 guys from down here. And they try to hit me with that B and F, you know what I'm saying? Burgers and fries. But yes, to clarify, no, I don't have dried gum blood scraped onto my walls. I hope that shit really happened because, that's so, like, something that creatively grotesque. I don't want to accredit to Asmongold having, like, made that up. I do think, I'm, like, obviously, like, shitty guy that's fun to make fun of because his life is disgusting. But I do think some of that shit he plays up on purpose because he knows it gets reactions from people. But I hope to God that one did actually happen and that was not played up on purpose. And the reason I hope to God that it is because it's so creative it would be too creative for me to have wanted him to be able to make up. Your gums bleeding, so you scraped the blood off of your gums and put it on your wall. No, see, I think the chasing the water with soda one, I think that was played up. Like, I'm sure that guy drinks a lot of soda. But I think he faked. I don't think he, like, you can see, like, on the stream, he's like, ooh, water, and then he, like, drinks the soda. I think that was for the crowd. You're talking about me personally, professional thing doer. This dude here thinking he can fucking... Look at him getting ready. I'm gonna get that Jarouge. That should have knocked... If the other guy knocked my ass off, that should have knocked him off. Watch this shit. Loser! We're in the Fortress of the Forest Rogues. R-O-G-U-E-S. Not to be confused with R-O-U-G-E. Rouge. Oh, maybe he is not that different from Asmongold. Oh, another little L for us. Different in form. Not so different in function. No. Other way around. Form. Different in... similar in form, different in function. I'm also joking, by the way. How do we think we can get to that? Hold on. I'm seeing a absolutely devious send me on my way. Except one of the things that I actually think I'm like not... One of the things that I think is kind of a bummer about Dark Souls 2 is it's so much easier to jump in this game that I feel like it sort of has kind of like... Do you guys feel me on this? It's so much easier to jump because jumping is a click now. It's the left analog button, L3. I feel like the send me on my ways are like not the death-defying like leaps that they were in the first game. But I will do it. Send me on my way. Oh, we jumped too far! I shouldn't have done it like that! Parkour. Hey, thanks, Rinslet. But look guess what I can do now. Cause yep, now I can get the jump on this guy. Oh fuck, that scared me. Oh, he's not up here anymore? Was that him? I thought I could have got the jump on this guy. I mean, I could still. What did you see that? What did I Paper Mario spin him? What did he do? Never once. How the fuck are you supposed to plunge like that? The sword is so big that it's hard to do a plunging attack. Like this. I mean, is it true that I never do it? Yes, it is true. But I don't think that one was my fault. One, I literally think the plunging attack is in these games to, like, encourage you to fuck up. I think that there is a level of that to the maneuver. I'm sure people who, like, are really good at the game know, like, the right angles and right ways to plunge. But for everybody else, I think it's just there to kill you. We fucked this up. We fucked this shit up. I'm gonna have to send me from up there. I wonder if there's anything else over here. This is gonna be like, you fucked up. This guy probably just rolls off. Look at what he's got. Alright, I'll follow my homie here. Send me my way. Yeah, the power stancers look so crazy. Especially when you're power stancing with one of those giant swords. Calling it power stancing is such a good name, too. It makes me think of something K-Man would do. There was this time that K-Man and I were, and other people as well. It must have been, I think this was a Con Bravo. Because there was a while where I feel like, or a year or two maybe, where I think K-Man maybe wasn't at MagFest, but he was at a Con Bravo. But it couldn't have been, was it the one that Will was at? There was one year that I was at a con with K-Man, or some kind of get-together where there was a hotel pool involved. And K-Man was doing this thing that was like absolutely cracking me up, where he was, I have this little thing that I like to do in the pool, this little maneuver where I can make like a little hand water gun, where if I like squeeze my fist together the right way, it shoots a little water blast out of the like little hole between my thumb and the rest of my fingers. And I taught K-Man how to do this little maneuver at a convention once. And so we were like battling, like doing it back and forth to each other. And at one point, K-Man was like, "All right, I'm popping the ult," and he hit. This might have been like 2016 or 17 or something, because he T-posed, and with both his left and right palm, he was like, "All right, here we go, hit the ult," and then he T-posed and he made two little palm water guns and like spun around in a circle. It just like really cracked me up. I like still think about it sometimes. Fuck! That move was massive back in the pool meta when I was a kid. Where I lived in Florida, a lot of houses had pools. And you know, being a kid around pools, and being a boy specifically, though, you know, not to get gender exclusive, being a boy specifically, there were a lot of pool fights that would happen. Yeah, it was an indoor pool, but it was it must have been a MagFest. MagFest 2017. K-Man was at a MomoCon, but that would have been later. That was like 2018, I think. I think it was Mag 17. Oh, not Momo, I mean. I meant Con Bravo. Did I say MomoCon? Con Bravo is what I meant in Canada. But K-Man was only at that 1 year, I think. I think it was Mag 17. Again, T-posing would have been funny. Anyway, growing up, T-pose, baby, growing up around pools, and being like, you know, a preteen boy, I got into a lot of pool fights back in my day, and the pool fight meta was always evolving. We would literally do like Naruto battles in the pool, like, you know, like pretending you were running on walls where you were actually just like holding onto the side of the pool and like running along it, and like jumping off, like punching each other, beating the shit out of each other in the pool. Sharouche, fix your hair. But eventually, what was discovered and dominated the pool meta was this little hand water gun move we would do, because it clearly became evident that it was impossible to defend against, and all you needed to do was aim for somebody's eyes every single time. It was like the perfect like sidearm to the pool meta was this little hand water gun thing that I know how to do. Everybody ran it. It completely destroyed the pool fight meta. Cause unlike like a big splash or something, unlike like a big like two-handed like wave splash, or like an open palm, like water, like shotgun blast kind of thing. The little hand water gun squirt move was too, like, it was so OP. We probably should have banned it at some point, but we never did, because, you know, what were you gonna do, not use it? There was no fairness to a pool fight. How the fuck am I getting this thing, by the way? What if we hit it with a sideways on my way? Send me on sideways! Oh my god, I'm goated. Oh, a Pharos' Lockstone and a token of fidelity. What is that? That must be one of these, right? Token of spite for spite. Token of fidelity. Yeah, it was easily the professor's research of the pool fight meta. And I don't know, it was stupid, but it was fun back in the day to do that. Talk to the guy in the Ornstein Church. Did I need that to do it? Did I get something that allowed me to do that, Sis? Or are you just also saying that? I feel like we can continue along here. Did that thing do it? Fuck you. He didn't scare me that time. What does he have, a club? Join the club, man. That high fidelity? Alright, I mean, we got a bonfire right here, and I know there's one in the Ornstein Church. That's this, right? The Blue Cathedral? What's in the news? Guys, it seems more and more likely that they are announcing a new Mega Pokemon every week. Back to the Pokemon thing. Considering that there have been 2 Megas in the last 2 weeks shown, and also a lot of very veritable leakers, or, you know, verifiable leakers, who are saying there will be a Mega every week. So I think that there will be a Mega every week. If this one that we got this week was anything to go off of, which is one that I did know was coming, because I saw a post about it. But the one for this week was Halucha. I guess we'll talk to the guy first, but I want to talk about Halucha. What's up, dude?
Transient being. You have obtained proof you are worthy of joining our order. You may call yourself one of us, and are free to plant your roots in this garden of the gods.
He-Man, no thanks.
Be proud. I, Targray, do proclaim from this day you are a Knight of the Blue.
Wrong. I'm a Rat Knight.
Rejoice and bask in your new honor.
Oh, well, I wanted that. Well, thank you. But, no.
Do my ears deceive me?
What?
Who would refuse such magnificence?
Thine would side with the rats?
Gods have mercy on this half-wit. He knows not what he speaks.
Hey, fuck you, buddy. You look like Monty Python over here. Get fucked. I'm going back to my rat homies. So I guess to preface, I don't know the, I don't know. There's one other Mega that I'm pretty sure, I was already pretty sure was going to be in the game, but that I have seen some kind of mock-ups for what it would look like, and I'm pretty sure that they're real, considering it seems like something Pokemon would do. But other than that, I don't know any of them. I haven't tried to see these leaks. I haven't, gone out of my way to avoid them, because unlike, I don't care about it that much. With Pokemon, I always look at the leaks anyway. And if there was a real Dex or something coming out, I would look at the leaks for the, I would seek out the leaks for this too. But because it mostly seems like Mega Pokemon, I don't care about them that much. I'm fine to just see them as they come out, or if I just happen to run into one. But don't tell me. I don't really want to know what they are unless I just find out what they are somehow. I'm not really seeking them out. But this one I knew about. And it was Halucha. He looks cool. I know I saw a lot of people say that he looks like Rey Mysterio's mask and his, like, you know, mask and shroud thing. And I know that Halucha's Pokedex number, which is 619, is like Rey Mysterio's number. Which, I mean, that already was the case. I don't know if that was intentional, but it clearly seems to be now. I could totally see it being intentional. Considering Pokemon was already into the 600s when he came out, but you know, I like Halucha. I think that's neat. Merchant ahead, maybe in Dark Souls 1 it was like that. Maybe I could buy some moss. He's not like my favorite Pokemon from that gen, but he's pretty cool. And I thought the trailer was kind of cool. I liked it. I think for a Mega, the fact that he, like, I mean, he is kind of like beefier, like bulkier a little bit. I think that the fact that he more or less kind of looks the same, except for his, like, mask and his mantle, is actually, like, pretty interesting. It's like he just, like, it's kind of just like he had a costume change, and that was his Mega form. But as someone who is, the worst Megas are the ones that just get all spiky for no reason, type person, I think that the, like, goofier or kind of, like, more creative, or, like, the less orthodox Mega Pokemon are, more interesting. And I don't know if I'm the only one. Maybe I'm just, like, I don't know, maybe other people are, like, fine just with the design. Obviously the designs are the big part. But I think that all of these Mega Pokemon reveals and everything are, like, for this game specifically, I think that these reveals are way hurt by the fact that this game doesn't have abilities. I know that the Mega Pokemon will eventually get abilities, but I don't know. When the ORAS and the X and Y Megas were being revealed and shown, you got to know what their ability was going to be. And the ability is really the big thing with the Mega Pokemon. Like, yes, they look different, but they don't learn new moves. Like, some of them change type, I guess, but the ones so far we've seen haven't. But the ability is definitely the thing. Most of them, like, change. It's, like, what kind of enables them to be played in a different way. And, again, like, obviously it seems like this game, like, doesn't need those, which is fine, because it has its own thing going on, but they are going to get abilities eventually, because they'll be in fucking Pokemon Champions, and I just want to know what they are now. Like, it's the reveal is not as exciting if you don't get to, like, if you have to wait to find out what that stuff will be, or wait till someone data mines it, which I imagine someone will. Because I know the Pokemon Arceus, like the Hisuian Pokemon and stuff, their abilities were in that game. But I think the reveals are less exciting because of that. Obviously, like, you know, I feel like it would be, you know, you're not going to be like, oh, let me see the fucking stat spread in the, like, the Pokemon reveal. That would be too much, but just knowing the ability, I think, makes it more fun. It makes you, you know, like, get excited, like, oh man, like, I guess, like, look what this one's gonna be able to do. And now there's no, like, what this one's gonna be able to do, kind of, except fight in the mega battles in Pokemon ZA. Which I still think look cool. I just want to know what that stuff is. It would make me more, the big reveals more exciting to me. This guy is crazy. He's like if Voldo from Soul Calibur ate Voldo from Soul Calibur. I do think that, like, Legends ZA's battle system looks a lot more interesting than Arceus. which was just the normal battle system, but with like a half-baked turn thing. And this game, I think the battle system actually looks pretty cool. Because it looks like it plays like more kind of like a quasi-action RPG. I don't know if I necessarily think it needs the same level of like mechanical breadth that the mainline games do. But again, like because these reveals feel like the reveals of like the Mega Pokemon during ORAS or something like that, they feel less exciting than that because you don't know the full story of what it's going to be like actually. We got like real guys in this area. But I do think Hawlucha looks cool. I guess one of the fun elements could be like theorizing what ability they're going to get. I don't know. I can't remember if any of the Mega Pokemon in the Gen 6 games got new abilities. I think they were all ones that were previously in the game, weren't they? Like newly made for the game abilities. I don't think any of them did. Like, did any of the Gen 6 guys get any Gen 6? I feel like they usually reserve those new abilities for new Pokemon. What is Hawlucha's ability? I don't even know what it is. What is his normal one? I don't think that he did. But I'm blanking on what it is. He didn't get big pecs, did he? I know that was in Gen 5, but did he get... was one of his abilities big pecs? Limber / Unburden and Mold Breaker is the hidden one. Alright. I mean, like, Limber is kind of good. I feel like you wouldn't want any of those, really. In the competitive, you definitely wouldn't want Unburden. That's like... Well... I don't know. You big pecs. Unburden isn't good because berries aren't good anymore. Like, in the current competitive meta. So you'd hope that he would get a new one. Did they? Some of the Mega Pokemon don't have new abilities, right? Some of them keep theirs, don't they? Whoa! Hold on! You boys quit that whipping! Not on my watch, boys! Ah! That was an artful death. Holy... That was a boss fight. They could have slapped a boss bar on the bottom of the screen for those 4 guys and I wouldn't even have batted an eyelash. We fought 16 rats last week. No, I mean, he has flying presses. Is that what you were thinking about? He'll still have that, though, because that's a move. Flying press is kind of like Pixelate. I was trying to remember what that move was called when I was watching the trailer. I was like, what is this move that Hawlucha has called? Sky Drop? No, that's a different move. What the fuck was it called again? Fucking Sky Drop? No, I already thought that like 5 seconds ago. And then by the end of the trailer, I was like, oh, Flying Press. That's what the move was called. That move is cool. I swear some of them don't get new abilities. Most of them do, I know. But I think some of them keep them. Like, Mawile keeps... Mawile has huge power as not a Mega, but it keeps it as a Mega, doesn't it? Scizor keeps Technician. I think some of them stay the same. Very few of them, though. The ones that are like useful for the Pokemon already, I think that they understood not to change those. And some Pokemon have useful ones as not a Mega and a different one that's also useful as a Mega. to deal with those guys if I'm going to come up here and fight the Whip Masters. I'm just gonna sneak across the bridge. Right, so we got this guy first. Ow. No. Oh, Mawile doesn't have huge power, just normally? I thought that they did change that in Gen 6 along with the Mega. Okay, I mean, huh. Stop it! He's doing Bloodborne moves on me! That's the rare Girouge double chug. Yeah, I know in the old game they didn't have either of those. But they changed it, I think, the same gen that it got the Mega. Because they kind of revamped the Pokemon. That's when they gave it Fairy type. I guess maybe I'm just thinking of Azumarill, who also got huge power, though that was earlier than that. I think Azumarill got huge power in Gen 4. I mean, Sheer Force is still good. I think does Metatite keep Pure Power? Or Metacham? The Mega that only Snack remembers? That's one of the coolest ones. Fuck you. I think Metacham keeps Pure Power. I don't know what other ability it would have. That's sort of his signature one. Did you guys know that in Japanese, Pure Power is called Yoga Power? And that's why, like, only Metacham gets it. It's called Yoga Power in Japan. These guys are so fast. I'm gonna have to out-Girouge range them. I'm gonna have to out-Girouge them. And also, like, kite them down here one by one. I'm not dealing with 3 Whip Masters. Yeah, I think that's a cool one. The Lightning Rod Sceptile. Because he also picks up another type that is resistant to electric. Which, like, you might say is maybe overkill, but, like, Lightning Rod's useful in doubles. Anyway, that happened. I'm excited to see what the later ones are. Yo, it's my homie, Girouge! Hold on, guy. Not right now. I'm doing a plunging attack. No, you're gonna hurt my friend. Don't mind me, just filling out some community service on the Chain Gang. Get it? They're getting worse. The jokes are getting worse. What the fuck was that? Where's my guy? Oh. Did he throw an axe down at me? Yeah, they they hit each other up with a dap like Ryuklops. One of the rawest events in fiction. I love the, like, wind-up R2 that lifts them off the ground. This dude has pussy out. Look at this man. We have to take a picture with this. Oh, look at this guy. Coochie facing the world. Sorry, man. If I could move your legs, I would. It's a little disgraceful for a strong rival, opponent like that. Did I miss something over here? It looks like there could be something over by my dude. This is some like Halloween store ass decorations. They really sprung for like the $50 ornament at Spirit. Ah! The dark whip. Well, that looks like where the boss will be. I kind of wanted to explore, like... Rouge. How are we going to rouge ourselves out of this one, buddy? Uh-oh. Alright, well, I guess I'm down here now. This is where I started. Actually, this is probably fine. Because I wanted to fucking stop doing combos. I wanted to explore the other side of the woods first. That definitely is where we're supposed to be going. Now, as long as I just don't die again, ever, then I won't have to re-kill all those whip guys. I'll be good. I'm gonna hit this guy with Great Fireball, I think. Where's the big guy? There he is. This guy's cool looking. Point blank him with it. Get that from further back, though. There we go. And we'll do, I don't think we need his flame swath. We'll just do a regular attack. Bap! Yeah, he's cool looking. I guess, what do you... Are those sickles? They're not scythes. They're not really like the size... They're not really the size of a sickle. They're smaller than the size of a scythe, but bigger than the size of a sickle. But they are sickle-esque. Sharouge, what was that, dude? There's no way that I'm able to get in here like this, but might as well try it 3 or 4 times. Can I break this, or... I could go around from over there. Or maybe that's how... Hey, thanks for watching, Tamal. Have a good night. It can't be 1:30 already. I talked for so long about my fucking notes app. Though that's really just because it meant so much to me. That was true sadness. A true melancholy about that fucking notes app. You guys, there was also Don this week. The Don anime episode from this week I didn't think looked that good. It looked like it was one of those kind of like we're in the middle of a season episodes and this is the phone-in one. The animation looked stiff. I thought, oh, forlorn. You know who I miss? The Pursuer. You will never be her. You are not him. I'm pining for that guy to return. I don't care about forlorn like that. Pursuer forever. I guess the Pursuer was really just for the like that like Lost Bastion area or whatever, that kind of general zone. Hollow Bastion. He was my goat though. We gotta make sure that we remember to do the tier list for like the bosses and stuff like that for this playthrough. Yo, that was kind of raw, though. All right, you know what, Forlorn? That was raw. Because we didn't do that for Dark Souls 1, and I should have. I guess I just wasn't in the position to do a tier list night. But we definitely should for this. We will. Anyway, Don was good. What happened on Don? I actually thought Don was like kind of... Was it? Did I think it was weird? It was just like kind of whatever this week, I thought. Vamola was the I like Vamola, and I didn't think you would too. Vamola was the best part because she called Momo Little Miss Pixie. Doesn't remember who Momo the main character is anymore right now, but she's still kind of hanging in there. She's doing what she's supposed to. And she thinks her name is Miss Pixie, and she is not questioning her existence. And then she also said wabam as she did a big punch attack, which was funny. Gigi was cool. Yeah, Momo is still small out. They're as close as they've ever been to fixing her. That's the reason why they're in this whole part of the story that they're in right now. But Momo in this chapter decided that she would rather, because Granny got really hurt in this battle against this smoke guy. And so she decided that she would rather Granny be, like, get Granny. I don't know. I guess I don't really understand why these two things couldn't both happen. But Momo decided, like, get Granny, like, healed or, like, get her to safety. Even if it means she has to forget about me and I have to be small forever. I guess it's because, like, the curse will progress too far or something, right? I don't know, but that happened. There was, like, kind of an emotional scene between them. But I thought it only landed, like, okay. But otherwise it was a fine chapter. Yeah, she's been small for some time. For almost the whole time I've been caught up on the series, she's been small. And to be fair, a lot of other things have happened too. The characters split up, and so like half of the cast have been fighting this whole other battle. There's been a whole like new girl that got introduced, and so like a lot of stuff about her and her kind of plight and her backstory. But throughout all of it, Momo has been small. She's been small for a very long time. But I still like it, and I liked it. I'm not killing these other just sitting around guys. All right, so this is, I thought this was that for a second, but this is this. I think maybe we gotta go up and around. I see dudes. What is he running about? Oh fuck! I didn't see this guy. That dude was skittering. He was. He was like that girl off of Yakuza from Zebra Stream today. Says there was an absolute bard trash on Yakuza today. She was schmovin'. Alright, let's use our peepers to figure out what this is gonna do. Oh fuck, oh Jesus, oh god, oh fuck. There was another guy in here? Where did that guy come from? They really are running tricks on me. They're pulling pranks on the Rouge. That must have opened a bunch of guys up. Must have like brought a bunch of guys out of hiding. Or maybe that opened the... I can't imagine that one of those levers like opens one of these little holes up, because the like grating and the bars and stuff on these holes seems so out of repair. I must have done something. Gonna pop a chew a little chewable. Eat a little men's chewable one a day vitamin here for me for Jarouge. It'll help me with my gauntness. Did we clear? This was Vamola Wanda area. We cleared all that. When you're on stream and you're playing a game like this, I know we were just over there, so this isn't a great example. But when you're playing like a game like this, or kind of like a Metroidvania kind of game where like, you know, it benefits you to keep track of where you are. Do you use like what you were talking about on the stream as like a reference point for like remembering what you were doing? I do that all the time. These running ass guys. This is so funny. Where is he going? He is out of here. He has left the fucking building. I have to kill that guy. Hold on. Did you shit your pants or something? Oh my god, he is moving. Come back. He's so fast. Oh, I got his ass now. Ah! I wondered if he maybe had like a special item or something. I mean, a life gem is good. That'll help me with my quest here. Oh, I like Taro. What was the what's the little Wanda's name? His love. I loved her. I'm sad she went away. Remember they took her to the hot springs? What the heck is her name? Hana? Hana, right? She is Oba to me. She has a rare case of Oba. Like an Oa that even I know is kind of stupid. She's like a mannequin. Yeah, it's definitely the closed eyes are the whole thing. Because the closed eyes make her look like she's making the like pleased, relieved like emote face. Yeah, and the fact that they dressed her up. Funny. And the fact that they took her to the hot springs with them. That was like the last time that Hana ever appeared in Dandadan. And that's like my favorite moment of her in the series. She's just like gone, I guess, after that. I don't know if she's still at their house or if they took her back to the school or what, but. There's so many ways for me to go. Like 1, 2. Keep your shield up in here, Rouge. Don't listen to what the Bloodborne heads say. Oh, we got skeleton ghoulies. Titanite shard. I don't need those anymore. Oh, we got your classic skeleton, like, knight guys here. Right out of the Dark Soul depths. Fuck. Oh, here we go. Who's resin the skeletons? You guys remember last week when I was singing you my skeleton song? Or my spooky ghost song? I realized I had my stories crossed a little bit there. Last week I was telling this story about how when I was a kid I went to this thing called Lantern Walk. And then I was like, what the fuck was that? Like I was remembering it correctly, but part of me was like as I was telling the story, I was talking about, I was thinking like, why did we go to that? Because in my memory, I remembered it being through my preschool, but it was also something I went to like well into like being out of preschool. I think the last time I went to that, I had a Game Boy Advance, which I definitely would have got in elementary school. So I called my mom, and I was like, hey mom, you remember Lantern Walk? And she was like, yeah, of course. I was like, why did we do that? What was that, like, what was that through? I guess what it actually was is it was through, this sort of like whole alternative kind of like elementary school program kind of thing called the Waldorf School, which I don't know if that's nationwide. They have it in Florida. But I think through my preschool, a lot of the people that graduated from there went on to like this Waldorf school, like hippie, fucking whatever elementary thing. And I didn't go to that. I went to a normal elementary school. But I think that's where the Lantern Walk tradition came from. I Googled it, and that is what it was through. I had my story mixed up a little bit on that. And comedically, I was talking to my mom about that, and she was like, yeah, you almost went to the Waldorf school, but I wanted you to be a little bit more normal, she said. My mom was like, yeah, I mean, you know, we had a lot of friends, like, in that community. A lot of them sent their kids to that. But she was like, I don't know, the way you were coming along, it didn't feel like it was the right move. I think she wanted me to have more structure. But that was what it was. And here we are. It didn't work. I didn't end up normal. I ended up Jarouge. Fuck, I want to go so many different ways. Yeah, here we are now. I'm 34 and I just described an inanimate mannequin from a manga series as Oba. If that's any indicator of how Oba it is for me. I could have gone to the Waldorf school. I'm not 34 and I don't even know how old I am. I've been hella telling people I was 34. I was telling people I was 34 last year. Listen, for all of you late 20-years, once you hit 30, you start forgetting. For all of you late 20-years who every year is my next year closer to 30, you'll start forgetting. Because you'll be back at the top again is the thing. And there's no reason to remember once you're back at the top. It's all the same age. We're the same age. That's why I think when I start getting, like, give me like a couple, not even like into my like older, like middle age, like when I'm like in my 40s, give me like a couple more years from now where I will not be in my 40s, fuck you. Give me like a couple more years, I'm gonna start lying. Who could know? I think I'm gonna start lying soon. There'd be like when you're like in your 20s and stuff, there's really no need to. I feel like that still feels fairly young. But catch me getting to 35 and not telling people I'm 32. That will be an era I will welcome into my life. I'm gonna go backwards. I'm gonna start telling people I'm younger than I was before I started lying. I'll be 32 until I'm 40. And nobody will know. Well, I already lie about other things, but I don't lie about my age yet. But I will start. Mark my words, Jarouge. Fuck you. These like homing blast magic guys gotta be one of the woats from this game, I think. I don't like these guys. Where am I, Lamau? Why is there more over here? What is this? Can I use a powder keg? Is there some sort of Jarouge bomb I can throw in here? What is this? This is all that's down here? We haven't leveled up once today. Maybe I can... Here we go. Alright, well, we found a thing over here. Maybe I can get a bonfire down here. I'm going to have to clap my guy, but... I've done it before. Oh, it's a torch. Torch in a room full of skeletal fucks. You skeletal fucks. If there's one thing that I hope has been, like, a lesson passed in the whole fucking 9 yards of us doing this stream, Like, if there's one, like, life's wisdom that I will hope to have imparted on you guys, it's the inherent comedy and humor in how funny skeletons are. I know, obviously, I'm not the first person who ever discovered this. Like, obviously, there's One Piece. There's other funny skeletons out there. But that's one of my marks I want to have left on the world, is having done my part in spreading the inherent comedy in a skeleton. I'm not sending me on my way over there. Okay, here we go. Hold on, this could be good. Levers are good. Estus Flask Shard, that's good. Oh, this is this. Okay, lock in. I still don't... I mean, this is fairly close to... Let's see, how close... This is when I was talking about Lantern Walk. This is not that close to the other bonfire. There's got to be one more around here somewhere. If there's a fog wall this deep in. Is it that, Sis? Send me on my way. Send me on my way. Alright, this was... That's death. That's where the dude was shooting me before. But there was like... Okay, there was some other stuff in here, kind of, right? This has got to be a boss. I guess this is just a big area. There's a bunch of ways, branching paths and ways to go out here. The other side. Skeletor's voice put like breathed a new life into skeletons. Unless Skeletor's voice is based on something else. But I don't know if like, it's such a weird choice to like be the voice of your like bad guy for your like 80s action hero cartoon kind of thing. But I gotta think maybe it's like original. It's just an inspired move. I mean, I guess, you know, like the bad guys on like the Decepticons on like Transformers, and like they had some goofy voices on that too. Maybe it was just sort of the times. I don't like that these guys make noise, which I just learned right now. Did we go up here? I don't think we did, actually. Nope. There's guys throwing things at me. Alright. What are they? Merciless Rowena. No, sweetie. Bah! What do you mean? Why is my greatsword now -8 at risk? Are they hitting me with the corrosion scythe? Because if so, fuck you. I'm gonna fall off if I go too far down here. How far can I go before they like back up the fuck off? This is gonna kill me. Let's see. Let's see. Bit of a way we can go here. Pixie! Oh, that didn't do any damage though. Go. Bah! Base. Wait, base. How much damage did that do? Ow. I could switch to my, oh, that did a lot. Okay, hold on. She's not that strong. I will need to, like, engage her over here, though. or die trying. I have one more fireball, right? No, I don't have any. Alright, I think we're gonna have to go in. Done. Phew! Undead lockaway key, that's gotta be it. What were we saying that opened though, Sis? A locked door somewhere? It wouldn't have been that like crappy little zone. Was it somewhere I already passed? Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot we had this. Orange burr. Do I want to use the repair powder? Because I feel like this is pretty valuable, though, too. You know what? We can do this for a little bit. Why not? Ah! Sure, it vastly hinders my Giroux's range, but I mean, you know, we have it. It's funny to use. Fuck that guy. This guy here's doing it. Okay, but if I can find a bonfire that's closer to here, then I will definitely take it. And I'll fix my sword, because it's a sword day, it's not an axe day. It's like when you're in block scheduling in school or something, in your non-Waldorf school that your mom fortunately sent you to because she wanted you to be normal. Did you guys have block scheduling ever in your school, like in high school or middle school? We had in middle school we had we called them red days and gray days. Actually, it was only in middle school. I didn't have block scheduling in high school. I just had my did I? I don't know. High school, you had to take some. I think it was A and B in high school, but in middle school for me it was red and gray. Red days and gray days. And there's certain like subjects or certain classes or things like that, like history or math or something that I still think about, and the color like red or gray pops into my head because of that. Like math, that's gonna be a gray. Like social studies, that's a red. Like that's also just kind of how I am. I also think of the days of the week as colors because of I think it was like a planner or something I had when I was younger where all of the days of the week were colored. Here we go. And so like that even to me is still kind of a thing. Yes. Thank you, Sis. And the red and the gray days is like a similar thing. I don't know if it's some like light synesthesia or whatever it is that makes me like that, but I am like that. F day we had art and it looked like it said fart. That's so epic. Go back. Peak alert. Was there a guy in there? Oh, was it these? Oh, yo. It's a dude chilling. Would you love skeletons too? It's a dude chilling with some tons. Hold on, we're about to get the thumbnail of this episode. There it is, baby. What do we think's better, light torch or rest at bonfire? Is this like one of the guys from Dark Souls?
Who are you? I thought you were that bastard for a moment.
He looks raw. He looks like a Sis guy. He's got an axe.
Set me free. Now I can find him. The cheeky prick. He won't know what hit him.
What hit him?
I am Creighton of Mirror. I travel from land to land to hone my blade.
I think we know somebody else from Mira.
I've heard this land was full of danger. I thought it would suit
Is
me
that
well.
where our half hollow friend is
I
from?
joined forces with a man on the way. He was no more than a backstabbing knave. He took the first chance he had to try and off me.
Also, what happened to her?
I decided to set a trap for him here. But then I got trapped myself.
You got trapped in a stupid way, dude. There's a hole right there. You couldn't climb out of that.
Thank the stars that you came along.
Sis, what happened to her? Is she okay? Or can we continue? Did we fuck up? Can we continue her quest line? I liked her. I liked
You be careful of him. Pate, I think he said.
Pate?
He wears this rather unusual ring. You know it when you see it.
All right, man.
I've seen his type before. He kills entirely for the pleasure of it. I'm sure I won't be his last victim. The man's better off dead. I tell ya. He's a slick to
Oh, I think I remember Pate too. Hold on, don't tell me Sis. He wasn't the guy who was digging in the dirt way back in the Diddy Dream area, was he? Wasn't that guy looking for a ring? No. Who the fuck was that guy? What was that guy's deal? Let me think of where else we would have seen Pate. Oh, that was that guy. That's right. Pate. I don't remember where he would have been.
Pate, the man with a strange ring. Watch out for the slimy
I guess he's a
rat.
slimy rat, though.
And don't you believe a word that he says. I'll find the common foot bad and put an end to his roguery.
Rougerie. Jerougerie. Way back in the forest of the fallen giants. I have no idea what. Oh, is this gonna teach me sit? Now, fist pump. You're no fun.
The man, and don't you believe
This is your favorite NPC, Sis? All he does is teach you fist pump.
Pate, and don't I'll find
And tell you about Pite. What did he do? What was his thing? What did he say? He looks raw. Like, let me get a look at him. He's got like one of those cool, like, fully over the head helms. And like a big axe. Yeah, his armor set is cool. Pate isn't the guy, that guy with the Moonlight Greatsword, is he? Who is that guy, by the way? I know we talked to him once. That wasn't in the Forest of the Fallen Giants. That was, or maybe that area still is the forest, but. Did that guy, like, ever give us, like, an idea of something we needed to do? I feel like he was just, like, chilling. I love that these skeletons die in T-pose, like K-Man when he popped the ult. Also, Jeremy tricking Hassel into scheduling art for Day F. Good old Jeremy. Crazy-ass bit character. I'm lost as to where we were now. There was one other way I wanted to check, and then I'm fine with going back and leveling up, refilling our chugs, and then fixing my sword. I'm just trying to remember which way it was. So this is... Oh, this is here. Okay, so... Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it was over here that I was trying to go, though. So this is where we defeated what's-her-name. But I think we did everything over here. This is where we got the key, right? But I don't think I went all the way around the bend this other way. Did I? We killed that guy. I'm hoping this will lead me back to that little... Oh, I think it is. Maybe? Maybe not? Oh, this is here. This is a circle then. Did I just not go across this bridge before? I guess maybe we didn't. Alright, so from that bonfire, all we would really do is pop out across here. We'd have to go down there again, kill the what's his name wizard. Actually, I don't even think we would need to kill him. He's after the fog wall anyway. We'd have to deal with a bunch of these skeletons again, but these guys aren't so bad. I kind of want to light this also. Wasn't there a torch in one of these zones? Or like a lit fire? Yes, there it is. I'm gonna light them both. Light the light of Jerouge. Whoa, I almost fell off. And the torches kind of like lead the way down here, don't they? Yeah. Because it goes here. To here. To over there. To out. Maybe. Where was the bonfire? No, this is that. Fuck, I get all kinds of turned around in here. Not over there. Over here? No. I know where we are. Now I don't remember how to get back to where the bonfire was. But it was through one of these stupid-ass little cave exits. This is the shortcut we opened. So this is that first cave room. This is the lantern walk room. Was it over here? That's how to get to where I was trying to go. Except, no, you can go the other way, too. Was it out here? Oh! The thing is, like, there's only these, like, couple, like, skeleton guy encounters in that area. So that really isn't too bad of a run back. Alright, we're gonna try for this boss today. Oh, our guy's gone. I wonder if he went to the shrine, maybe. That would be raw. That would make him more of a thing.
Is that a shard you found? Here.
Yep.
Let me see it. So that I may help you to see light, to see hope. However faint.
Yo, Ichi the Witch. What's up, dude? Oh, goodbye. Did you see him? He was there. He was. All right, Estus Flask. Gonna hit this. Thinking we're gonna hit this strength level up. Thank you, She. Do you remember last time we were playing when She was just like lounging on this rock, being funny? I like her. She was kicka. Alright, where's my sword? I can never find it when we're in this menu now. There it is. Stupid. Alright, and I need a... Oh, wait, it's only, like, broken if it really breaks. I forgot that that's how it works. Says, did our guy, like, come to hang out around here? He disappeared. He's just, like, gone somewhere else. How much did I need to level up? We might be able to do one more.
Seek
I think I will if we can. Oh, I know I can look at this in the menu, but whatever. 13,000? I must have got some kind of something. Well, all I have is my big guy souls. This will give me like too many, right? These brave warriors gotta get like a bunch. Oh no, that's perfect. Okay, never mind. I thought it would be more than 5,000. Alright, and I think we'll do one on bigger probably. Because right now for my attunement, I feel pretty good with like these two spells that we have, these pyromancies. At least where I'm at in the game, I feel like 2 is good. I mean, it would be nice, I guess, to be able to use that one that leaves like the little like proximity bomb thing. Oh, did we? Let's look. I gotta look at that here anyway. Hold on, Jarouge. Sit back down, son. Oh, combustion. Oh, combustion. Releases flame. They all do that. This one is 2 also. It would be cool to be able to wield that and wield another one. This one has 10 uses though. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is just like a little pa. This is like a little pa. Pepper breath. Pa. I don't think I need that. I think the fireballs suit me better than the that. But you know, 10 uses, and it's there. I guess it's fast. It comes out fast. I like the pyromancy more. It's just like a ranging option, though. Something I can do from further away. Because the one thing that we need with our kit is more long range. Yeah, I would imagine that, like, again, if you're not using weapons and stuff, you're running up to guys and just hitting them with that. All right. Where was I? This. Undead Lockaway. That's gotta be it. All right. Let's see if we can knock a boss out. I got 15 minutes. I'll play a little overtime. I got a bunch of sleep last night, so I'm not like dying of exhaustion. I'm not dying of sleep starvation. What the hell is this? This was here this whole time? Where am I? What are we? What? Did I come across this bridge? Oh, I did. This is just over here. This is over in the land of the skittery fucks. Oh, come on. I didn't even... You blended in with the ground, dude. You can't blend in with the ground. People aren't ground, goddammit. People aren't ground. Alright, so... Alright, here's what we gotta do. We gotta go through here. I'm gonna say fuck it to the skeletons. I don't even care about this today. Fuck skeletons. Fuck off, Charouge. Those rattly bones ass motherfuckers. Rolling and jumping around all over the place. God love them. Whoa! That's not happening. I didn't even realize. I didn't even see him last time though. Alright, was it out here? No, that's this. Almost, though. Okay, it's at the end of this one, then. And then we just run right up here. I'll eat a regular life gem. Because I'm gonna one-try this boss. But go away, skeletons. Because, yeah, what the fuck? Oh, the skeleton lords, raw! Oh, I take it all back. The bosses are Kino in this game. Holy fuck! The Stooges! I know these guys are shooting fireballs, but I wield fire. Holy shit, that did a lot of damage to him. Oh, this is gonna be another one of those like War of Attrition bosses, though. That didn't take anything off the boss health bar. There's gonna be like 50 of these guys. This is so sick, though. Look at this arena. They're using the pyromancy just as I do. Done for. Yeah, they're bone thrones of flame. Holy Jeru! Well, hold on. One of these guys has got to be my friend, right? Fuck off! The Labyrinth of the Bone Zones. Oh, there is some like real Bone Zone warriors in here too. Unlock for a minute. Pop a little quick chug back here. Yeah, I guess like the bone lords are falling and all their bones are sprouting into more bones. Watch this. You've left your king unguarded. I saw him readying an attack. Alright, I guess at this point we're gonna kill all of the big lords and we're just gonna deal with 100 skeletons. Oh. It's gonna be one of those unlock your targeting, turn off your targeting reticle. Your targeting computer. Did you see that? Oh, bone wheels! I love these guys! I don't love seeing them right now, though. Dark Souls, baby. Guts. Fuck! Who loves bone wheels but me? I mean, they're like iconic, but I can imagine they gave a bunch of people a hard time in DS1. We're fighting all of the skeletal hordes here. All of the legion of skelly men. Hey, that was a really easy boss, but that one, what it lacked in mechanical depth, made up for in hype moments and aura. I loved that. I will be valuing that boss highly when it comes time to rank these, what we were just talking about. I think that was a lot more fun than the 15 rats boss, which I would liken the two bosses to because they were sort of the same kind of whittled down bosses. Does Dark Souls 1 have any bosses like this? Yeah, I mean, again, like, we could have come here... Oh, and this is this room. It will fit. We could have come here way earlier, but... Whatever, man. Alright, now will this lead me somewhere new, or will this lead me somewhere back? Because that looks like new over there. That looks like the ancient mines. I might just see what this is briefly in our last 10 minutes or so. But we've definitely got our work cut out for us. There was like a whole like stronghold we didn't really explore at all. Ooh, whoops. All right, well, now we have homeward bones I can use, I guess. All right. Harvest Valley. Okay. Is that a bonfire? Ooh, excuse me. Well, oh, look, he's all green now. Jarouge. All right, so that's this. So that looks delightful. But Huntsman's copes. Huntsman's scotch. Yeah. But, so there was a lot more over there. Again, in this bridge approach area, or maybe Undead Refuge, there was like a whole, like, there was a bunch of stuff that it looked like that we should go check out. I would imagine there's at least another boss even. Explore outside here for just a second. Okay. Is it because of she? What are you, breastfeeding a rock? Well, that was just my initial sight read.
Are you a traveler? I'm Chloe.
Oh, it's a skull.
An ore-stone trader. I travel about collecting rare stones.
Oh, Don
which I
Quixote
sell to
zone.
make my living.
Oh, this is cool.
I never planned to visit this god's forsaken place. But I don't know. I just sort of ended up here. I must have just wandered in.
It's me.
But now that I'm here, I've been scouting around for rare bits.
Yeah, I'm always scouting for rare bits too.
Oh, don't look at me like that.
No, it's okay. We've all been there.
Many of
It's
these
hard doing
stones are
2 shows a
useful.
week.
For instance, certain stones are used in smithing. Oh, now your ears prick up. I've extras if you can pay. This is my trade, after all.
What do we have? Oh. Miracles. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
I came here in search of rare stones, but
Obrona?
the place is nothing like
That's a
I was
crazy
told.
performance
This
then for
poison.
Obrona. I mean, obviously no one
Far
sounds like
inside.
that, but...
Don't just go haplessly wandering about.
Oh, Wambolina. I like that.
These stones may look all the same, but to the trained eye, each
Lady, that's a
is unique.
skull.
Some of them are used to
That's
smith
not a
weapons
stone. That
and
came from
armor,
body.
and some unique stones
From body,
provide
Michael.
Special benefits. Some of them are extremely rare. And should
Are you
be
talking
used
about
with
Titanite
great
shards?
care.
Those things I have like 400 of?
None of the differences are easily spotted.
I mean, I guess this is a
I've
good
learned
way to
quite
get
a lot,
Titanite
really.
shards on a weapon if you were trying to level it up. Because how much do these cost? Fucking 1,000 souls. I guess she only has 10, but like that would get you like a good ways into leveling a new weapon if you wanted to.
Drang Lake. How is it that I ended up here? It's funny. I can't seem to remember. I've searched every nook and cranny here. I suppose it's time to move on.
She searched for stones.
Perhaps we'll meet again, if we live that long.
Yeah, Drong Lake is the land of forgotten
I suppose
pasts
it's
and
about
forgotten
time I moved
motives.
shop.
Oh, come to my zone.
What? Do you need something?
Yeah, we'd love another she.
I've searched every...
Yeah, come on.
I've searched...
Yeah.
I've searched...
Yeah.
No interest.
What? No, I didn't say that. Oh, she means about the stones. Whoa. Oh, God. Oh, wretches. That off in the distance looks fun as fuck. That down there doesn't look fun at all. You know what that looks like to me? That looks like a certified Hidetaka Hood Classic Poison Swamp area. That's gonna be your classic Miyazaki Poison Swamp, right, dude? Fuck off, guy. If these walls could talk, Azarouche, I'm listening. Oh, yo, Sizz. Snack a chief. No, not today. Fuck you. I already killed all of your friends. Alright, well, that'll be for another time. I don't think we're going to explore this area next week. I think we'll go back and do more in that first area we were in. She reminds me of... There's a persona that kind of looks like this NPC. Hear me out on this. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? There's a persona, like, you know, like one of the actual personas in like the summonable monsters. I'm not just calling characters from the Persona series a persona. Do you guys know what I mean? There's a persona who kind of looks like her. It's one of the like early ones you get in one of the games. I don't remember what that one's name is, but there's one that looks like that. They have like kind of like a high pony and like a dress that's sort of in that similar to that color. Does Stonederella come to the Majula, or does she stay here? It seemed like she might. Majula is just my collection of she's. There she is. We got she 1. Look, we got a green she, we got a cozy she, we got stone she, we got hag she. And we got cat she. It's so good around here. What does she got now? A foot? This chick is crazy.
Oh, fancy meeting you here.
We got Kit
Speak
she.
up if you need
I mean
anything
Kate
at all,
Sith.
all right? These stones may look.
Yeah,
some
that's
of-
someone's
some of
foot,
them, none of
lady.
the diff-
But it's fine. Soul appeal. What do these do? Heavy damage on hollows. That's dumb. That's so dismissive. Dead again? Wow, I've already been dead so many times. Look, we're at an all-time low for the art of dying this week, guys. 7. Now, did I accomplish very little? Oh, definitely, but like, we've been in the teens both the other weeks we've had it. Hi, Fiora.
Hello again. How have you
I've been so good. I'm positive boss again, Fiora. Alright. Fingers crossed, guys, for the cute line. Fingies crossed, cute line. Here we go.
I finally tracked down my teacher,
Damn it.
but I've decided to keep at it alone. I need to see what I can achieve by myself.
I mean, do I think that they cycle in like a set order? Yes, but fingers crossed for the cute line.
Master Carillion. Master Carillion. But
Okay.
he
I don't care about Master Carillion. One more time.
once Master Carillion.
No.
He made.
Oh. Okay.
Just perilous
Here we go.
trek
Ready?
across the mountain.
Lock in.
I faced the most frightful things. The number of times I nearly died. Be safe.
When Cozy Fiora from Dark Souls 2 tells you about how she had to trek across the mountains, and you have to no choice but to lock in and listen to her life-changing lines. Leonon Seed. Let me look her up. I know the name of that one. It might be, or however you pronounce that. I think it's Welsh. Ligma Shilf. Yeah. Irish. This is not helping me. Persona. Yes, that is who it is. She kind of looks like her. She's holding Leonan's, however you pronounce this. She's holding like 2 spoons or something. This lady's holding a foot. Look her up. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Hold on, let's level up. What should I level? You guys get to pick the stat for this one. You get to pick the stat. What should I level? Oh, I remember watching you do that quest, I think, Will. I think that one day that you streamed SMT5, when the remaster came out, I remember watching you do that. Or maybe you were like in the middle of it or something. It's the end of the stream, and you pick the stat. What should I pick? What should I level? You can even pick something stupid like Faith. Don't pick Faith. Adaptability? Alright. Get us to an even 20. Oh, we're level 99. Oh, next week will be a huge week for the Big Jarouge. Yeah, you know what? We really should level adaptability, because this also gives me 4 points to my poison, was this poison resistance? Well, it does give me points to that too, but I'm feeling I'm gonna need that in the next couple sessions. Alright. Hey, hell of a stream. Positive boss. Look, we literally have not once yet been negative or negative boss. Or neutral boss. There's really no neutral boss though. If you don't get a boss in a week, you're negative boss. I don't care where you're from, I'm sorry. But not today, we're only today. I forgot to play it, but play it again. And that's how I aim to keep it, baby. Hell yeah. Does it maybe have something to do with the fact that I feel like we've played a lot of this game, like, kind of out of order? Yes. But also, it sort of feels like there really is no order. So, hell yeah. I don't know. Next week, we're back with Jarouge. We're also going to be playing Donkey Kong on Sunday. I'm super excited about that stream specifically because I am off on Monday for Labor Day, which means that we get to, I mean, am I going to go like way, way late? Probably not, but we could stay up a little late. So that'll be cool. I won't have to like, you know, usually I cut it off right at 11 because I've been trying to get more sleep on Sundays. I like a little time to kind of unwind before my work, but I think that'll be good because I want to finish that area we're on DK, and then if we get to stay up like even like a half hour or so later, I'll get to put some like decent time into the next area. So it won't feel so much like we like don't really get to do anything. So, hell yeah, catch me for that. I had a blast playing this tonight. Good to be back with Jarouge. I'm sorry I had to miss last week. We'll be back again next week. Thanks to Rinslet for the resub, everybody else for hanging out with me and watching the stream, and Zebra for the raid. Hell yeah. Guys, have a good one. Enjoy your weekend. Happy Labor Day. Today, Day is not Labor Day, but soon. Bye. Bye, guys. Bye.